afternoon everyone, I hope everybody's okay. Coming on very quickly to do this card. Well, I'm going to do 3 cards actually, and it's going to be using the same colour ink pad, the same colour cardstock and the same stamp set. Let me just get my ink pad out. Yeah, that's the one I want. So we're going to make 3 cards using all the same materials, but that are going to look completely different from each other. Okay, so I'm using the beautiful Baubles, which is this one. It's absolutely lovely. And I've also used some of the coordinating dies. Love that. You could use that not just for Christmas. And they're called the Detail Bauble Thinlits. Sorry about the glare. So let's get on and make these cards. So I've cut all my card bases, and they're just an A4 piece of cardstock, scored down the middle and cut in half. Okay. And I've just used my Whisper White as my layering mats. Get me words out. Okay, so I have die cut all my bits and bobs beforehand. So we're just going to get on and make our cards. So card number 1, I'm going to use this gorgeous stamp here, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm sorry if you can hear that outside, but I am still having work done, yes, before this weather front supposedly hits us. So I'm just going to ink this up, make sure I've got it covered, because I'm tempting here without my mat, so I'm relying on fate. So we're just going to go in right at the very top. Oh, where's my mat? Good job we can turn it over, isn't it? Let me just see if I can find my mat. Do you know, I have that much stuff around me at the minute. See if I can use my mat out of me stamp apparatus. Okay, we'll give it another go. See, I make mistakes so you don't have to. That's my excuse. And we're going to go again. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Yeah, that mat has made a hell of a difference. Okay, so we're going to go again with this stamp. Trying to get it as lined up as good as I possibly can. Okay, now I need to come off the end there, so I'm going to remove my mat and rely on fate, because I just want to stamp off the edge there. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. keep that mat handy because I'll probably need it again. So this is going to be card number 1, and I'm just going to cut off some ribbon. And it doesn't matter what ribbon I use because I know you all have ribbon in your stash. I just know you do. So I'm just going to put a piece across there, and then I'm going to get another piece just to do a knot. My Tombow glue, my glue dots, because this is going to be card number 1. So I'm just going to put glue dot on either end of my ribbon. Just to hold that in place for me. Try and get it as straight as I can and as lined up as I can. That's about as straight as I can get it. Okay, put my glue on the back. Do you know, 1 minute this stuff doesn't want to come out, and then the next minute just blobs out everywhere. So grab my card base, and as I say, they're all the same size bases, and my layers I have just tucked down by 2/8 of an inch all around, just to give me that little border. Okay, so we want our Wink Stella for this one, and all I'm going to do is some of these little stars for a kick off, or snowflakes, whatever they are. Whatever you want to call them. Okay, then we're going to use I've got some scrap here, and I am going to stamp Deck the Halls. I'll use the other side of my stamp block. Again, I'm going to see if I can get this without using my mat. You can't even see what I'm doing, can you? I'm just going to zoom you out a touch. No, other way. Oops. Stamps are getting stuck and everything. So all I've done was stamped the Deck the Halls, and we're going to cut that off, leaving enough to give us some tails. So we're just going to cut up go from that corner cut up again the centre. Oops, go from that corner and that corner. Okay, in fact I'm going to trim that off a bit and do it again because I left it too long on that side. Okay, get the bone folder, give it a bit of dimension. Get the glue dots. Where are my glue dots gone? Okay, get the glue dots. And don't forget the promotion that's on at the minute for World Card Making Day, but in fact we're having it for a week. You can get your basic supplies and some stamp sets, and I think they've done it at 10% off, and it's a good job. I've just noticed that with my stamp block, but I'm going to cover it up so nobody's going to see it. So we're using the Deck the Halls. So happy accidents. And I'm just going to put 3 diamantes or basic rhinestones. There. So there's our card number 1. And I have put shimmer on all those little snowflakes or stars. So that's card number 1. And again, like I said, we're using exactly the same stamp set and die set across all 3. So I'm bringing in my next piece, my next layer, should I say. And we're going to use this gorgeous bauble. I just think it's lush. Very, very vintage looking. So I'm going to take these stamps off my block and put them on there so I know that they need cleaning. I'm going to take my bauble, get it on as straight as I can. And this is very detailed. It is absolutely beautiful. Now I want to try and get this towards the top. Just give that 5 seconds for that ink to transfer over. Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that just gorgeous? Absolutely love it. And then what I want to do is bring one further down. Because I just think it's lovely. I'm trying to keep in shot so you can all see what I'm doing. Just want to bring one further down there. Okay, so I've just added 2 of the baubles. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of our 1/8 of an inch ribbon and I'm just going to run it from this bauble up to the top and a little tiny piece for there, if I can find it. It's our 1/8 of an inch silver ribbon. Well, there's that many ribbons on the go at the minute that probably won't be able to find it. In actual fact, I think I've used it. So we're going to go with the 1/8 of an inch white. I can always put Wink Stella on it to shimmer it up a bit. So I'm just going to take my glue dots again, put it on this 1/8 of an inch, and as I say, I'm just going to take it up from that bauble and take it over. So grab another glue dot. I'm going to cut some of that bulk off because I really don't need that much to just flip it over. Okay, where did that little piece go? Because that'll fit on there nicely. Well, you waste what not, you want not, do you? There's hubby in, must be making the workers a cuppa. Okay, so we've got our 2 baubles. Now what I might do actually is in the, I can't, I'm going to make a bow. So it's going to be painful. So what shenanigans have I got to tell you about? None really. I haven't been over the door, apart from yesterday. I was at the hospital. So I wouldn't class that as being anywhere special, but needs must. Okay, that wasn't as painful as what I thought it was going to be. And you know, if you buy your white ribbons and your very vanilla ribbons, you know you can change them up to any colour you need them to be. Just by using your re-inkers or your ink pad. So just put a bow on there, and I'll see if I can get a little tiny bow on top of the other one. Mel's bow making on camera is just atrocious. See? Should we try the bunnies? Not that it'll make any difference. No, not even going there. Do you know what? I'm just going to give this one a knot. Okay, get another glue dot. Just stick that on the top of that one. Get my glue. We are going to shimmer this one up, just to give it a bit more pizzazz. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one is take our basic rhinestones again, and on all the little stars I'm going to put a rhinestone. Okay, so we've bejeweled that up a bit, and do the same on the top one. I just think this set is so beautiful. That bauble is just, it reminds me of ones that my mum would have had. Now I need my label punch. Where are you? I really need a couple of days to get in here, you know, and just sort things out with no interruptions. Let's see if we can get them to fit in this. What have we got? Oops. Let's see what sentiments we have. Now that one will it? Let's just see if this one will fit. Not a mission mill. No. Right. We'll get another tail. What have I just done with that piece of card that I had? There we go. We're going to have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, so we'll have that. And I'm gonna no, won't fit. We'll just have to use it like that, and we'll sparkle it up a bit. So a couple of glue dots just for the back. So I'm going to put this towards the bottom. And I'm going to take a couple of our pearls, I think, just to switch it up a bit. These are them pearls that kept jumping about on me and wouldn't stick. They stuck on everything else apart from what I wanted them to stick on. So we'll just put them on there. Okay, so there's card number 2. Isn't that bauble just gorgeous? I love it. And then this is card number 3. Now you will notice I have die cut out the, it looks like a big doily, for want of a better word. Okay, so I've die cut that out. I've die cut some sparkly paper and a sentiment bit, which I don't think is going to be use, no ornament for me, but we shall see. Or what I could do is stamp that bauble again in the same colour as the cardstock. And this is where we are going to have to be careful, and we are going to have to line up properly. Otherwise things could go south on us. I hope I've got that lined up properly. Shall we see? Oh yeah, yeah, that's a grand job. Yeah, grand job. Good job, Mel. Pat on the back. And what we could do again, instead of adding our rhinestones, I think we could do with some smaller pearls. See if I can find any. I think that's all my rhinestones in that one. This one is my pearls. Okay, so we'll just add a few of these little tiny pearls just to, if Mel can lift them. Come on. Here we go again with the pearls, chasing them around the table. But I like that. The effect's lovely. Put one on every other. There we go. Okay, so more so I've cut this piece of ribbon off, didn't I? That's meant for that one, right. I'll cut this piece off and I'll just do a knot instead of a bow from the top. Okay, bring back our glue dots. Just put a glue dot on my ribbon and that will stick on the top there. Okay, now we can get to sticking this down. As I say, you could use that, I'm going to call it a doily die, not just your Christmas cards. You know, you could use it for your birthday ones. There's a lot of different uses for it, so just don't think Christmas when you see it, because as I say, it will do a lot of different ones. Now let me see if I can get this bauble lined up. There we go. Okay, so we've got our bauble. I wonder if that'll fit. I might just get away with that. So we'll give it a try. Okay, we're going to give this a try. Fingers crossed and hope for the best. So I need it to come right to the very bottom. That bauble would look lovely heat embossed actually. Yeah, we've got it. So put that ink away before Mel gets it everywhere, because she does have a habit. I'm going to stick this on there with some dimensionals. So we've used one colour ink, one stamp and die set, and one coloured cardstock and one whisper white. So it just shows you that you don't have to have all kinds. I've shown you how to do the glimmer paper with your clear embossing powder, so even if you don't have glitter paper, I'm sure you've got glitter in your stash, as most people do. I can't stand the stuff. That's why I always heat emboss my glimmer paper or glitter paper. I can't stand the feel of glitter. Just cannot. So we're just going to stick that off there. Okay, and I'm going to use this tiny little blue piece and I'm just going to make a knot, hopefully. Yep, just made a slight knot. Getting another glue dot. I'm just going to stick that on the side there. stick down. Doesn't want to now, it's sticking up on me. And this one I didn't finish because I didn't do me knot on this one. So there you go, the possibilities are limitless. The only thing you're limited by is your imagination. So there's our 3 cards. Okay, there's one. There's the second one. And there's our 3rd one, all using the beautiful baubles and the detailed bauble thin lit dies. You don't even have to use the dies, you can just use the stamp set. So there you go. I hope you give them a go, and as I say, the only thing you're limited by is your imagination, not the supplies you have. So take care and take care of each other, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.